Hey, 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 my beautiful people. How are you doing? It is 2:50 in the morning, and my ass should literally be in bed. But I'm not. Would you like to know why I'm not in bed, getting any sleep? I can tell you, it's not a problem. So, this is the issue. Ever since our fridge broke down, we've been having issues with roaches in our room. Like, we would have them, here or there, you would kill them and then go about your business, right? But after the fridge did the whole breakdown thing, and it just, I don't know what the fuck happened, but these motherfuckers just been hiding behind the headboard and behind the picture frame and in the kitchen behind the fridge. So I turned around and got the room next door because we were going to use the pool while we bombed our room. So we bombed our room. Now we realized they used the headboard and behind the fridge and behind the paintings the last time to take cover. So we moved the fridge this time, but we can't move the paintings off the wall or the headboard. So they were still back there. So we had to actually spray back there and everything. But now, because we took away like where they were using their homes at in our bins under the bed, they were using the edge of the bins to procreate and whatever. So we removed all those bins and we put them in storage. So if I would have known beforehand that they were using the bins to create homes, I would have been removed them out of the room. But because our storage was so far away, I was trying to keep the stuff that I know we definitely need and things like that with us. But that's just accumulating more clutter in the room, and I don't do well with clutter. I really don't do well with clutter at all. My mom was a hoarder, so just having clutter throws me off my game completely and causes me anxiety and overwhelming and a whole bunch of other shit. And I know this. So I wish I would have gotten the storage unit behind us sooner, I was telling myself to do, and gotten rid of the other one. Because now we've gotten rid of a lot of the stuff in the room. We still have a lot more to go that can go in storage. And because the storage is literally right there, we can easily just go and get what we need and then come back. It's not like we're gonna be screwed without it like we were where the other unit was. We couldn't get to it, so it was hard to get anything out of it. But because we bombed last night, I asked my friend to come help us put all the stuff back into the cabinets and shit like that so that we can get the room back to looking normal. But there was a lot more procrastinating going on than there was actual work going on. So the beds are still full of the stuff because we had taken everything out of the cabinets and placed them under the bed, on the bed and under the blankets and stuff to cover the food and the clothes. Why do I feel like I got something crawling on me? It's probably my hair. I hate when that happens. To cover the food and the clothes and stuff. So she's gonna come back tomorrow, but I'm making my kids stay up and get this done because how are we supposed to go to sleep with the beds have the stuff on it? So granted, I'm not tired, so it is whatever. I gotta do what I gotta do. It is what it is. But the sooner we can get everything back where it's supposed to be and organized, the sooner the room can stay clean and the quicker I can hold everybody accountable for their shit. And the reason why I say that is, don't get me wrong, okay? Each one of my kids has their own bad habits. Bella helps and does a lot, but her bad habit is that she gets lazy and she procrastinates. She has no sense of time due to her autism. So all day will go by and you're still waiting for one task to get done, and she won't realize this until you point it out. Then she gets frustrated and overwhelmed and irritated, and her moods and all that other unnecessary shit that I don't got time for. Delano is the one that is too damn lazy to go throw his damn trash away, put his dishes in a sink. You wake up in the morning and you're like, why the fuck is your plate of food sitting on your nightstand? Or why the fuck is it sitting on the bed, bro? throw the shit the fuck out if you're not gonna finish eating it. Like, what the fuck? The little one, she takes out all her toys and feels like she doesn't have the need to put them back. Like, so each one of my kids has their flaws. But I'm getting tired of the disorganization and the clutter, and I'm trying to get headway, but unfortunately my kids need guidance and direction. I lose my top quickly with my kids. I have more patience with other people's kids when it comes to certain things than I do with my own kids. So having somebody else come in and like guide them is my way of getting them help, since I'm unable to physically like get up and help them do shit. But they don't take advantage when I find help, and like sometimes they do and sometimes they don't, and today was one of them days that they didn't take advantage. And now because of that, I'm stuck up all night because the little one needs somewhere to sleep. So I told her to go lay down on my side of the bed, because their side of the bed still has their bed still has everything on top of it. So it's like, what the fuck, and then you walk in there and you're like, bro, what did y'all do? All y'all did was just dump everything on the bed onto the fucking floor in front of the bed. Like, how is that cleaning and putting it away? It's not. And then things like this are where I get into that catch-22, where I can push my daughter, but I can also push her to the point of suicidal, and I don't want to do that. So it's like, what the fuck do? I know this shit needs to get done, and I know Delano is doing the best that he can, but also not doing the best that he can at the same time, because it's not what he wants to get done. And it's overwhelming and frustrating, and it's irritating, and it's fucking annoying. Like, it's really fucking annoying. I just wish shit would be a lot easier. Like, just a lot easier, but it's not. Unfortunately, it's not. So I'm trying to do the best that I can with what I have, and I'm trying to push my kids to be more responsible of their environment and their surroundings, especially since I have been in the wheelchair. Fuck, get off of me. Especially since I've been in the wheelchair, but it's like Delano just refuses to cooperate. Like, I don't know. So fucking annoying. And the little one is following behind them, which just makes it even more freaking annoying. And to think that I want another baby. Like, what the hell am I thinking? Oh, let me tell y'all. So there's this guy that stays here. He's been here for like about a year. And I done seen his marriage fall apart. I done seen him go through shit. I done talk to him. Who the fuck is this? Hi. I done talk to him through shit, that he's going through, and shit like that, just been motivating and things like that. And out of nowhere, I don't know if it was because like everybody else pointed out to me. Hold on, somebody's coming. But like somebody else, I guess they didn't want me, so they stopped to talk to the dude that I was trying to figure out who he was, because I hadn't seen him before. But yesterday I wore a sundress, right, and it had like my cleavage out, because it was one of those you don't really have to wear a bra with because your boobs already fit in the cleavage thing. So my cleavage was all out yesterday, right? And today I'm wearing, this tank top and a pair of shorts, so my legs are out, right? So Miss Marcel and them were like, all right, we see you, you're showing all this skin, you barely be showing skin, except for my arms or whatever. But So I was putting my leg up like this, you know, the way I have it right now, because sometimes my legs get tired of just being laying down. And I got restless leg syndrome, so I just be having to do something with them. And I'm sorry if the wheeling is nauseating you, but I do this normally when my anxiety is high, and I feel like my anxiety is high, but I don't know why. So I'm just trying to keep myself um, together, you know? Anyways, so who this? Oh, it was just the same dude. So, I was, you know, in the back smoking my cigarette, whatever, and, you know, just chilling. And I put my leg up, and homeboy goes, "Oh, don't do that. Don't put your leg up like that." And I was like, huh? Because it totally just caught me off guard, right? So I'm like, huh? Like, what do you mean? That's what I'm thinking in my head. Like, what are you talking about? Like, what do you mean? And then he was like, I've been seeing you. I know you've been seeing me too. Like, he was flirting with me. And I'm just like, in my head, I was sitting there, right? And I was like, don't get me wrong, I'm flattered. You feel me? Because people just automatically assume that I don't get hit on because I'm a BBW, whatever you want to call me. Where most people think I don't get hit on because I don't got my teeth or whatever, but I get hit on all the damn time, and it's a little annoying because, to keep it a buck with you, I'm not looking for anybody, you know, per se, like, if that makes sense. I know I said I want another baby, but I kind of low-key want the baby, not the man, you know. um so yeah, so I was like in my head, like, have I ever given, you know, any inclination of flirting, or like it being more than what it is? Like, and I'm sitting in the back of my, I mean, sitting here, you know, think while he's talking, I'm sitting here thinking in the back of my mind, like, have I been giving the wrong signals and I just don't realize it? Like, I thought I was just, you know, being an understanding person. Like, I wasn't thinking I was doing anything like to make it seem like, you know, there was more to it than what there is. I need to stop smoking. I'm smoking too much. But that's because I'm up and I got nothing else to do. Both my phone was. Sorry, I dropped y'all. Lord, that was like the hardest thing to pick y'all back up. Like, what the hell? So I was just like, I don't want to be rude or anything, because, like, you feel me? Like, that's just not me. But I was just like, not really. Like, when he was saying that, I know you've been looking too, I'm like, not really. I just been minding my business. Like, it's what I usually do. Like, just mind my business. Like, that's about it. Like, everybody around here know my baby daddy. And then the crazy part is, like I was explaining to Miss Marcel, me and my baby daddy, we not together. Alright? And I don't claim to be together with my baby daddy. My baby daddy and I are not together. But my baby daddy will stake claim if he feels the need to. And I've watched him do it plenty of times. Especially when the opposite sex is involved. Like recently, just the other day, I introduced him to Miss Marcel's son. And, you know, they did the whole normal, hey, nice to meet you, shaking hands, whatever. And that could have been the end of it. But no, he goes, that's all me. That's my family. That's all me. He always does that. And when he, not always, but whenever, and I've noticed it whenever he feels like the other person might have an interest or whatever, like, he always stakes claim. I don't ever say anything because honestly, I really just don't care. You feel me? Like, it don't matter to me. It's not like I'm interested in, you know, anybody or talking to anybody per se, so it doesn't, you know, affect me in any shape, way, or form. But like, you know, my baby daddy, and the, what would make you think that I don't know. But anyways, so then I tried, I texted my daughter and I told her what was going on, whatever. She was mad. She was like, what? Da, 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 da. And I was like, I know, right? Like, ain't it just like so random, like just weird? So my friend comes out, Stacy, because she was, you know, helping. So my friend comes out and I'm like, thank God, now I don't gotta be alone. Now I don't gotta have the awkward conversation. Now I don't gotta awkwardly like figure out how to just be like, no, you feel me? Well, then later on throughout the night, somehow I'm by myself in the front of the building. And he comes back and he's like, Ma, I was serious about what I said. And I'm like, oh my God, I thought I was over this shit. And then back in my mind, I was like, Lord, I thought we were over this. And then he was like, you know, we can get a bottle, we can do this, we can do that, da, 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 da. And I'm like, nah, I'm good. And he was like, all right, we'll go back to normal. And back in my mind, I'm like, ain't no normal after this, bro. You try to get me in bed. Like, I'm gonna be real cautious with how I communicate with you moving forward, because apparently I went wrong somewhere. I don't know where I went wrong at, but apparently I went wrong somewhere for you to misinterpret what my actions are. Like, I've been looking. No, it hasn't been looking like that. Yeah, I've been looking to make sure you good, you know, because you're going through some shit, you feel me? Like, I would like for somebody to do for me if I'm going through shit, you feel me? Like, I would do for anybody else that's going through shit. Like, I'm just being me, you know what I mean? I'm not doing nothing extra. So it's just like, what? It really threw me off, because I'm like, bro, you got some secrets that you don't know that I know about. And yeah, I can't. He even tried bringing up the fact that I wanted to have another baby, and asked me what did my baby daddy say when I told him. Okay, I didn't tell y'all, but I did ask my baby daddy for another baby. I was like, so, what a question to ask. He thought I was tripping. He was like, you need to smoke, you ain't high enough. I was like, first of all, I'm being serious. But I let it go because it was in a text message. But then when I talked to him on FaceTime, I was like, bro, I was being serious about the baby. You feel me? I wasn't joking about it. Like, I want one more baby type shit. Like, 98% of the time, I give you anything that you ask me for. You and these kids. I give y'all anything that y'all ask me for 98% of the time. I make it work and I make it happen. So I should be able to get what I'm asking for. And then I was like, you know, I told him that the blood doctor told me that the only way to stop doing transfusions is to either go into menopause or get a hysterectomy done. Hi, beautiful. And then I was like, so basically I want one more, so I don't want to do a hysterectomy type shit. I am 44, so if I want another one, I have to hurry up and get this shit done. And then he was like, all right, I'm gonna think about it. So then he was going through something, whatever, and I was helping him out through it like always. And then, being my typical, you know, annoying self that I am, I was like, see, I'm the one that's pretty much financially always covering our asses, you know, when shit happens. So popping out one more kid ain't gonna make no difference. He was like, but it's gonna give me one more kid. I'm like, yeah, and I'm gonna keep doing what I do. what is the difference? The kid gonna be taken care of. Like the other one's taken care of, and the other two are taken care of. All four are taken care of. I'm sorry, 3. I counted 4 like I'm already having the 4th baby, but whatever. All 3 are taken care of. But yeah, my crazy behind did ask my baby daddy for another baby, but I'm serious about that part too. Like, I don't want a 3rd baby daddy. Unless I'm settling down with somebody and I found somebody to settle down with, and then we could talk about having kids and have a kid and be together. Okay, cool, then that's different. But I go nowhere. I have no social life, so meeting people for me is going to be very difficult. And I don't see that happening anytime soon. And like I said, I'm not getting any younger, so yeah. But I feel bad for Biba because I'm having him stay up all night to get the room done. But I did tell Biba to make up for the fact that she is working harder than she should be working. I will get her whatever it is that she's gonna ask me for, because she is stepping up and having my back and putting to the side that I know she wants to go to sleep. I know she's fucking tired. You can see it all in her face that she's freaking exhausted. And I gotta get my baby. I gotta get my baby something. When she figures out what she wants, I gotta make sure I get it, because she's been working hard. Like, she's been struggling really hard to get shit done, but she's been working hard. Like, it's been one of those, you know how when you study for a test really hard because you want to pass it, and then all of a sudden you get like a C, and you're like, damn, I put in all this work and this is all I'm getting? That's kind of like what she's going through right now. She's putting in A+ effort, but it's like C is what's coming out, right? See? I was right. But that don't mean that she ain't trying her best, because she is. But I need a lot of lyrical to step up their game too. So that we can finish. But after this room gets situated, on my mama, these kids are gonna be mad at me, because I'm gonna be on their ass like white on rice. The freezer's not working, huh?
Okay. Well, it's not powerful.
Yeah, because now that means mine is probably melted too.
It's not melted fully.
Yeah, but it's not how it's supposed to be.
I know, but it's not supposed to be.
But thank you for listening to my little update, venting, late night, morning shenanigans, I guess. I don't know what you want to call it. What is he doing? I said nope. Alright, where your phone? Give me your phone. Give me your phone. Fucking, let's get the fucking, listen, yo. I'm tired of this shit, man. I'm tired of this shit. Hi, Monster Booger.
Oh.
Why are you on the laptop?
I'm not. Well, told me and I got off it.
Okay, you're not supposed to be on a laptop or any games. Y'all supposed to be working.
I am.
Okay, because I am losing sleep because of this. Do you think I am enjoying myself outside? My battery's at 49%. I should be charging it inside, and I should be sleeping along with the rest of you. So we gotta get this done. Okay, sir? Hello? Hello? Hello?
I said yes, ma'am.
Oh, I didn't hear you. I wasn't hearing nothing. It was dead silence on this side. Alright, Booger?
Yeah.
Alright, bye. I don't give a fuck you frustrated, bro. You play a part in why the fuck this room is so fucking fucked up. I don't understand that. Why can't he take accountability of his own fucking actions? He gets frustrated when we point them out. That is very fucking annoying. Your flaw is, and I'm trying to learn how to let it go. You know what I mean? To not let it bother me or trigger me. Your flaw is, and you did it earlier in the room when we were in the other room, when I was like, he's not snapping at you, da 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 da. He's just, you should have seen your facial expression. You wanted to say a couple of things to me, but decided not to. Like, your flaw is, you don't like being corrected. Because for some reason, you just figure that you're right. And you don't like being corrected. So when you are corrected, it puts you in a mood. Because you can see it all in your face. And then you kind of like don't want to speak anymore. You know what I mean? Like, you just shut down. And that's why I don't be saying nothing. I just be letting it go. But before, it used to bother me so much. And I used to always like try to talk to you. But then it got to the point where I'm just like, if I already know that this is something that she does, and years later I still haven't been able to change it, I might as well just let it be. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it might just be something that you just can't, you know what I mean? So I'm just like, I gotta learn to not let it trigger me, because I don't want to snap at you. But I notice you do that. Delato's flaw is the same thing too. Whatever you point out, the mess he makes or the lack of effort, he gets upset.
There's a difference though. After a while, I actually reflect on what I do. He doesn't.
Correct. He doesn't ever reflect. He doesn't take the time to reflect on anything. Which is why we keep having the same problems over and over and over. And the ODD kicks in more and more. And I'm getting to a point where that damn ODD is gonna make me knock this boy out. And the sad part is, it breaks me when he gets overwhelmed and it feels like he's a fuck up. You know what I mean? Because then it's like, fuck, that's not the reaction I wanted. I just wanted you to move and get shit done. Like, not all of a sudden feel like you ain't shit. Then I gotta stop and like pour positivity in him, but then he doesn't get the shit done. Then it's like, bro, I just went through this whole feeling bad because I made you feel a certain type of way, and then you're still doing the same shit that made me make you feel a certain type of way. Like, I don't understand. I don't get it.
That's why I've been trying to do like positive/negative response, like when you get like that, you pretty much respond like you care, but you don't care, because you do care, but at the same time, you don't care for what's coming out of it. So I pretty much break that down completely clear to him in the whole conversation. I care about you, I love you, but I don't like what you're doing.
Yeah.
Except I say more clearly about the specific subject that we're on, because for some reason, if you go long range, he doesn't get it. If you go specific range, he starts to get it a little bit, because you notice how certain things he started to change. It's a little bit because he's realizing he shouldn't be doing that. And I'd be having these deep conversations with you outside too, where it's a little bit of me snapping at him and a little bit of me putting him up and down, because he's doing a whole bunch of ish, but he's not caring, which gets him into the I don't really care state, because I don't know how to respond, or I do not respond, but I choose not to because I don't want to respond that way.
Gotcha. But you're right about that, because I noticed, like, I can point out something, he'll get overwhelmed or frustrated, or he'll flip and it'll be that like he done made a mistake or something, or he tried his hardest and he failed. But it's like, while I'm trying to talk to him, I don't get anything out of him, and this is why it's irritating and frustrating. Like with you, it took me a while to get you to open up and talk, but you vocalize and let me know, mommy, I don't like this, mommy, this bothers me, mommy, this, mommy, that, like, or mommy, this is going on, or mommy, that's going on. And then if I'm gonna go flip, or I did flip, and I'd be like, oh fuck, she did tell me she was going through this, like, damn, what the hell, and I completely forgot to be understanding, you know what I mean? Like, at the moment, because she did say she was going through this, and then I end up talking to you like, my bad, you know, I did forget that you said you were going through this, and that's going to affect you while you're doing this, and blah, blah. But with Delano, he don't communicate, so you never know anything. The only thing that you know is that if you're asking him to stop using electronics and get something done, it's going to be a problem. That's the only thing you know for a fact.
On certain occasions, I can get him to talk. It's just after I tell him, you know, when he does his pause thing, somehow I think I got him. I don't know, but I do occasionally. Sometimes it does work, sometimes it doesn't work. All I have to tell him is talk, use your voice. How are we supposed to understand you? Yes, we can. We want us to understand you, but at the same time, you don't. You have to choose which one. You can't do both. So I pretty much break it down to him freely. We can't do both. How are we supposed to do both? You don't want one thing, but you want the other thing. You want benefits from the other thing, but you don't want the other benefits from the other thing because it makes you feel bad or it makes you feel a certain type of way. Fix that. You are your own person. You need to control your own feelings. Not everything is going to lead up to a condition.
Correct.
It's going to lead up to something that is someone else's fault. You have to take the responsibility of your own fault and speak up. Occasionally that sometimes works and sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes I have to change it a little depending on the statement, but it pretty much lands all the same direction.
Gotcha.
Sometimes it works and he starts to talk and then I address the problem, but then that's as far as I go because you haven't gotten past just addressing the problem, accepting it or not, because he sometimes stops talking at that point or sometimes he actually shows it in his actions.
Well, I do know this much. I don't care if it's when school starts. I don't care if it's now. I mean, it's going to be now when the room gets done. But I don't care if it's during school. I don't care if it's the weekend. I don't care what it is. I do know that we will be stopping and a cleanup will be done. Like, before we go to bed, we will make sure the room is good to go every single day. Like, I don't care if you got to clean your corner every damn day. Sweep it up every damn day to make sure that it, you know what I mean? But it's gonna have to get done, and this is gonna have to teach you to start throwing your shit in the trash and stop being sloppy and then lyrical. Like, we gotta get back on top of her throwing her own trash out, especially after she is done eating, because now she's got the bad habit of Delano, just leaving it there and expecting somebody else to do it for her.
Actually, it's a little bit worse than Delano, a little bit. Meaning, I guess she's seen him do it before, or I don't know where she got the idea, but she would actually stretch out her hair if she can't find a place where she can put her thing, and let it drop to the floor.
What?
You've caught
That's
her.
Delano.
You've caught her.
I've seen him do. I know. I forgot about that. But that is Delano. I've seen him do that a couple of times with certain things, and I've had to be like, excuse me?
Yeah, whenever I see her do that, I do correct her. Whenever I see her leave her trash, I do try to correct her. But the thing is, I guess because she's gonna do it all, when she's like, she feels some type of way because she gives me a certain type of look that looks like a little bit like Dad's mean mug, but a little bit of her own. But
Well,
like,
be it you. we about to get into some asses this year. And I don't care if that means that I'm going to take your electronics away and y'all can pout in that room and I will sit my ass outside and not have to hear y'all complain.
You already know what Lana will do.
But at the end of the go to sleep.
Yep.
But at the end of the day, shit has to get done. Ain't no going to sleep until your task is done. Ain't no going to sleep until your corner is clean. Ain't no going to sleep. Like this is it. And like this is it. And I want to get a schedule down for you so that you have time to do school and we can maintain the room. And this way when Delano comes, there's no mess so that it can continue to stay clean throughout the rest of the day. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But that's also where I need you to stop being lazy and put shit away when you're using it, not afterwards.
On some occasions, and I'm not trying to put the stuff away. And I do sometimes do this afterwards when I do wake up. But a lot of the occasions, it's me passing out and not meaning to leave the things. And lately I haven't been waking up like I used to. I do wake up, but I just can't get up, so I go back to sleep. But because I'm also in like a half sleep, half mind state, I just know I'm uncomfortable, I'm loose, but I'm still semi-awake. But I used to wake up, realize I passed out, get up, do the little things I know I didn't get to do before I went to bed, and then go back to bed. Like a tribe. I've been doing that lately because I've been in, like I said, that to me, conscious sleep. And then when I fully wake up, by that time, I might as well just leave y'all alone and wait a few bit because it's about to be a few minutes before it's time to go out to wake up.
Gotcha. Alright, y'all. Well, we gotta be done with the blunt. Bib, I got work she gotta get back to. This phone only got 15%. I'm gonna have nothing to do.
Not even phone?
I only got 15%. This phone was not charged. This phone, you gave it to me with 39%, and I'm at 15 right now.
Oh, man.
So I'm about to end this because I'm eating the battery, and I ain't gonna have no damn entertainment to keep me from my racing thoughts. So I hope y'all have a beautiful day. Be blessed. Don't let no one take you out of character. Control your emotions. Do not give anybody else control of your emotions. Be blessed.